The Galilee garage therapy. Tap into my channel, that's where you wanna be. 87 Monte SS name goes. I bet when I punch the gas, all you see is white smoke. And you know we do it big Texas, so we going 100 spokes like we on West Coast. Mexican lead garage therapy, come get with me, come get with me.
Yo, what it do, YouTube? Back in the shop, man, working on Ghost. I'm not even really working on Ghost that much. I just got home from my appointment, getting them injections in my spine. But I had went and got a different belt. The wife took me to get a different belt, one size smaller than what the car had on it. I noticed when I had it adjusted, it was already maxed out. So it was loose just a little bit. So every time I would crank it up, she would squeal for a quick second, and then it was done after that. But I went and got a smaller belt. It might have been 2 sizes smaller. But got another bottle of coolant just in case. Last night, after I got out of work, everything was dry. I went ahead and got the water pump installed, the new one. Got the hoses installed. Everything's nice and tight. Now I just have to get the belts on, adjust everything, make sure everything's nice and tight. And what I do when I do my engines, as far as filling coolant in them, when they're broken down like this and they're empty, I did go back in and I flushed the radiator, I flushed the heater core, and I flushed the block itself from top to bottom, or in the middle where the 2 ports go for the water pump, and everything came out clean. It was super clean. I knew better, but I did it anyways just in case. So now that I'm getting ready to button everything up, I still got to do my fans. I got to add the new fan, and I had to do some trimming on the fan shroud. I'll show you that here in a second. But everything's pretty much here now. I just got to tighten everything once I get, the power steering belt on and adjusted, and the alternator, the AC. We'll get all that tightened up. And then we'll go ahead and start getting all the wires back installed. So what I'm going to do, and I haven't done this in a while. I should have done this last time. But like I say, I believe it was the water pump issue. Probably combined with that brand new thermostat that I put in there. This one that I'm putting in there is a Motorrad. I've had these years ago. I just never had a high flow one. So I bought 2 of them as backups. They're both 195s. So that's what's recommended on the car. I'm going to keep that. I could drop down to a lower one, but I also have for my thermostat switch to kick on and off. I believe this one is 210 on or 200 on, and either a 195 off or a 185 off. I can't remember those two. But it's no lower, no higher. But I think after this, man, we're gonna be fine. And what I'm gonna do is, once I get everything buttoned up and I get ready to fire it up and we burp the system, as long as this flows the way it's supposed to, when I notice it inside this radiator, I'll video that so y'all can see what I was talking about. For the ones that don't know, I can show y'all the before and after. Well, you've seen the before in the other video. That stuff wasn't going nowhere. And like I say, it may had it might have been combined with the thermostat maybe not opening all the way up, but it just more or less kept like building up pressure and backing up. So, but the motor never got hot. There was obviously coolant going through it, and my fans kicked on and was keeping it cool, but it just wasn't flowing. And that's odd because I've never seen that before. So let me hurry up and get this thing buttoned up as much as I can. If I'm starting to get sore, I'm going in the house, I'll stop, and then we'll just do it. We'll work on it over the weekend. We got a long weekend, 4th of July weekend. I say now, I hope everybody has a good, great, safe holiday weekend. Enjoy it, please. Enjoy it with your family. I'm going to come work out here early Saturday or Friday morning And then I'm shutting down probably about noon. That way I can finish up my yard, get my pool clean, get my beer on ice, the wife's drinks on ice, and then start getting all the meat ready. So that way all the family members that come through, they'll be ready to sit back and chill. And then we'll just get ready for the fireworks show here in the neighborhood. But, hey man, everybody hit that subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button for me. Thank you to all old and new subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I do try to get to everyone's platform and watch videos and comment and like. If I don't comment, I do like. But, you know, depending on what I'm doing on my job at work when I'm watching y'all, I can sit there and I can listen to y'all. And if I'm in your live chat, I'll you know, salute to whoever's, you know, running the live. And then I throw out some salutes to the chat. That means the whole chat. Now, if I don't respond and whoever, you know, shouts me out and responds to it, and I don't respond back to you, don't take that personal. That's only because I'm on that line and we have a truck that hits my footprint every 54 seconds. So if the line stops for a second and somebody's doing a repair, then I can hurry up and quick go in there and type. Or I can quick go look and read back at the comments. But other than that, I can't. I got my headphones on and I'm listening to y'all's live, but I can't interact, man. And I apologize for that. I'm not ignoring anybody. I love all y'all, man. Mad love and mad respect to each and every one of y'all. So, again, like, comment, subscribe, man. But let me keep pushing on this thing, see what I can get done real quick. We'll cut you back on here in a little bit. All right, we're back, YouTube. Got everything put back together. Everything's tight. Everything's adjusted. I ended up having to get a shorter. I did find a shorter power steering belt. Not for the Monte SS. It was for a 1982 Chevy pickup, I believe. I don't know where the card is for the part number, but I'm gonna keep it. That way I can buy another one. I believe it was a $73.95 Gates belt. I always buy Gates hoses too. They're a lot more expensive, but man, they are way worth it. Here's the part number for the Motorrad 2000-195. That's the high flow thermostat. So I went ahead and put coolant in here. I put coolant in the block, filled it up till I got almost to the top. I let it set for a while to make sure if there's any bubbles in the back, they'll kind of make their way up, hopefully. But I got a brand new thermostat in there. I left the same temp switch in there, which is 200 to 185, I believe. Oh shit, she's starting to boil over again. Oh, nope, thermostat opened up. Let's see. I didn't think it was gonna happen this quick. I hope this shit don't call back and get everything all fucking, my bad, get coolant everywhere. Shit, I think no, the thermostat didn't open yet. Let's see what the temp is. Got 153 there. 163, 160 on the intake. So that's getting up there. So we're just gonna let her warm up. See what the gauge says. The gauge says 220. So the gauge has got to be off. See if I can get y'all in there to see. But I got a brand new gauge, I just haven't put it in yet. 220, it kicked on. So let's say about 210, 220. Hope this thing don't make a fool out of me. I could have swore, man, out of all the motors I've done, once that thermostat kicked open, I always saw coolant flow through this radiator. There ain't no blockages in this system. So let me cut you off for a second. I want to keep an eye on this. I'm gonna be moving back and forth, back and forth. So let me cut y'all back on here in a minute. All right, y'all. So we got them all back together. It did cough up a little bit of coolant because I had put a little too much in it. I should have known better, but I let it run for about a good 15-20 minutes. Burped it, topped it off, put everything back on it, cleaned it up a little bit, took the wheels off. Well, you saw that in the video, I think. But cleaned up the wheels, put them back on. Now we're out for a test drive, late night test drive. So far we're good. With the thermal gun, I am reading about a good 10-15 degrees higher on this gauge versus what the thermal gun is saying. So I guess the gauge is off. I don't know if it's the gauge or the sending unit, but this gauge right here on this part is hooked up to the factory style gauge on the engine. So it could be that sending unit or it could be the gauge, but I do have a brand new gauge. So we'll be installing that in the next couple days. I ain't pressed. He ain't moving nowhere, no more than what it's at. And at high speeds, it does come down a little bit. So with that higher CFM fan, the thermostat that I put in, the brand new water pump, I think we're golden, man. I think we're good. So let's y'all come along for this quick ride while I go back home. And these boys see this car, they be wanting to race, boy. He creeped up a little bit, but I hear the fan going. So watch when he starts hitting some air. Gets that coolant flowing. She'll creep down a little bit. I hope I put enough coolant in it. I might have to pull over and put a little bit of coolant in it. Check the bottle. We're late night riding, man. Alright, y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Mexican Leads Therapy Garage, man. Don't forget, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. We're out.
Mexican Leads Therapy, wrenching in the garage. Wet paint dripping smooth, call it a mirage. Gold teeth popping, boots scratch the pavement. Hood legend status, I'm Texas entertainment. Low for life, rolling deep on chrome spokes. Swinging wide in Texas, watch all the hits provoke. AC blowing clean, sunroof doing its thing. Sagging all born king with that southern swing. Props to the engine humming strong under the hood. Fresh like tortilla, smell of grease in the wood. Interior